Greetings fellow hunters and welcome back to part 14, episode 13 of my Monster Hunter World playthrough. It is time to continue the investigation of the Rotten Vale, the hellhole itself. Just fought a Great Gyros, and I believe all my items are in order. And we recently picked up some Devil's Blight, which means we can create a mega barrel bomb. Two in fact. In this part, we're going to be taking on a new beast which we haven't seen before, which will present a challenge. And what you may have noticed is that I have had an armor upgrade. I have a brand new set of armor. So once again, we are just going to get straight into it. We're going to just eat our meal and get into the mission. But very quickly, I'll just go over my armor. We have the high metal armor, which is the armor you can acquire after defeating Zora Magdaros, which consists of high metal helm, mail, and braces. I've decided not to get the final two components of the high metal yet. In fact, I don't plan to until the next Zora Magdaros quest. Spoilers. I've decided to instead pick up myself the Luma Koi, which has Divine Blessing. In case you didn't know, Divine Blessing is a skill that has a predetermined chance of reducing the damage you take by 15%. So if you're on your last legs of health and you're about to take a hit that potentially knocks you out, you will be saved by Divine Blessing. So, pretty useful skill, and it has some nice resistances as well. Still have the Ancient Greaves. I plan to pick up another set of Greaves, which I do not have the necessary ingredients for. So, Stun Charm in case I get knocked back, because I believe one of these sets of armor has the defense boost. Yes, it has. So I have stun resistance there, very helpful. The hard burn strong arm still, and yeah, that's what we're going to be rocking with. So let's quickly go have our meal and let's continue the investigation. We're back again. So let's pick up a slinger torch in case we have to fight this thing in the lower depths. But where we want to go now to investigate the Rotten Vale, we want to head northeast to section 2 here. Northeast from the camp. Come across some strange ruts. What could these be? That is the beast we'll be fighting. The Radobaan. A brute wyvern, a rolly kind of creature. Likes to roll about a lot. So this beast, as you can tell, likes to roll around a lot. And it's really big and well armoured, particularly on its front here. It is the first beast we've come across that is weak to dragon. Fully weak to dragon based weaponry. We've got it mounted here, which is a good sign. And the place you want to attack it, it's go for its legs. Because that will stop it from rolling around and such. We're actually still on here, which is pretty good. It doesn't usually happen. As you can see, it's quite bulky, so it takes a lot of damage. And that took 3. 3 there to get off. Place you want to attack it are underneath its body, its legs, and its head. And it's also not a bad idea to go for its tail either, because I can disable some of its spinning attacks. You do not want to let this thing get in close, because as you can see, it can head bash you, which does a lot of damage, and it traps you as well. We've broken apart already, which is pretty good. Now the reason you want to go hit it underneath its body is because, as you can see, it has spikes across the top of its body, which are heavily armoured. And I'm not sure what it was doing there. The ammunition was a bit slow. This is also why I wanted to use the hard-boned strong arm, because it likes to roll around a lot, and its rolls are very difficult to avoid. Hitting its legs will also knock it off balance, as you can see here. Managing all that weight and power has its drawbacks. Sorry if you couldn't see that, but we got off a lot of damage. And watch out, because it can chain together those rolls, and which again do a lot of damage and are hard to avoid. So that's why I'm using a tankier weapon with good guarding capabilities, like the charge blade. So off balance again here. Starting to see a pattern. Now you can knock the spikes off the top of its head, break its armor a bit. As you can see, its body becomes more and more exposed. We're doing pretty well against it. Didn't expect to be doing, to be honest, this well, but as it is the next step up, it's going to take a lot of damage. We're not going to be dealing it as consistent as the longsword, but I think the charge blade is a better choice, just with the ease of being able to guard its fast attacks and wide area of attacks, if you will. And that is also why you don't want to get in too close, because it can let off some sleep gas. So whatever you do not want to be in close to this thing, particularly when it's on the offense. My files are not fully charged, so... So, what it is doing there, it is rolling around in the invisible water, reinforcing its armor. But the rule of thumb still applies, just keep attacking it from below its body. You can break it off eventually, which it just means it'll be tanking more hits. Its tail is one of its weak points regardless. See there, attack its big spikes. But it still has plenty of weak points, so... Oh no! I think I didn't do as much damage as I thought. It's a pretty good cap, pretty good considering that's probably one of his strongest attacks. Minna's taking one for the team here. How's the spikes I got hit with? Let's try and go for the tail. Go. Now we want a whetstone, and we should be out of range. coming around to it again. This is our chance. Nice. Nice, broke off its leg there. And as you can see there, when it's damaged, some of its moves stop working. I think that's a recurring. I think we've seen this as a recurring theme with other monsters too. Ow, that was. Should have seen that coming. Alright, let's try and get high ground here. That's where you don't want to be. Right in front of it and on lower grounds. It's the absolute worst place to be. Come on. And we've got stuck a bit, which is always a good sign. So my momentum has slowed down a bit, but regardless, we're still doing pretty well. I don't remember its animation being a bit this slow. As you can see, it's very easy. Midna did it just there to knock the Radobaan off course. Sort of here. Oh, I missed it up. His tail got away. He's like me, he likes to fight on even ground. Honourable. Yes. Okay, we needed that. Get some momentum back. That is what we're looking for. One more. Bam, there we have it. And was he limping just there? Surely not already. It's only been like we've only been fighting for about 14 minutes. I guess the Radobaan wants to Rad-o-Baan, huh? Wait for Minder to give you the boost. Bam! Yeah! And one of my high metal armor pieces has a skill called earplugs, which reduces the effects of monster walls, which is pretty nice because they're usually hard to avoid, so you have to dodge by rolling. You get very little frames to do that. Or by guarding, of course, which, again, you only stagger for a bit. Right, he's tumbling again. Nice, Midnight. And only now his armor's starting to hold out. Isn't that ironic? And that is also an attack you want to watch out for. That's why his tail, I'd go for his tail. Try and disable some of his Zippio attacks. Thankfully it didn't do too much. Radobaan? Do you need a wheelchair or something? Facing the wrong way. Most of cutting is just going to be when Radobaan likes to steer itself off course. It's a bit late to be armoring yourself, mate. Whoa. It broke its tail. Nice. Now, I was hoping it would stay on its back for a second, because there is something else you can do with the Radobaan, and he's a bit injured here, which is nice. There is something else you can do. You can just knock him on its back. I can show you. But there we have it. We've slain it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show off what else you could do with the Radobaan, which is a shame because basically in the fight, while it's on its back and it's struggling to get up, you can't do it now because obviously because he's dead. But when it's on its back and he's struggling to get up, you can mine things off of his back. So you can mine I forget what you can mine. You can mine monster bones, I want to say, just different kinds of bones. So I think from his back. Or, I don't know the exact materials, but you can mine materials off of his back. It's just really cool. You don't usually see that with a lot of monsters in this game, but that is going to be it. That is one Radobaan slain. So really, as long as you keep your distance a bit, try to stay away from the front of it. You aim for its legs, its tail, and the underside of its body. You shouldn't have any problems. Just try to avoid its rolling attacks, its head slamming attack, and its, of course, sleep gas. And you have a lot of. So you can take the hits. If you have a weapon that can guard, you will do well against it. Then you shouldn't have too many problems with the Radobaan, and you can get off a lot of hits on it. And that's it.
Huh? It's you two.
Have we met?
Sorry, I forgot. You were out cold when I found you. I'm from the First Fleet. You folks are lucky to be alive.
Hang on. She must be the one who saved us. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
Just glad you're still in one piece. Fifth Fleet, am I right? What are you doing out here?
Actually...
This is from Zora Magdaros? I'll see what I can find. I've spent years delving into this valley's secrets, and I'm starting to understand a thing or two. Now it's your turn. Learn all that you can about this place. Next time we meet, we can compare notes. Sound good?
Yes. We're on the job.
Good. See ya.
So let's go ahead and take all that. Very useful materials, the Radobaan. Makes for some really good armor. And I wish it told us how long it took to slay the Radobaan. Unfortunately, that was not a regular hunt, and that was a message from my phone. But in terms of hunts, that went pretty well. Disappointing indeed, as I couldn't access areas of the Rotten Vale. It was covered by a mysterious fixed substance. Not if I have slinger torches or effluvial efficiency, I won't. Is that the name of the skill? It's effluvial. I can't remember what it's called right now.
You should prepare before going down to the bottom of the Rotten Vale. There might not be any turning back once we're there.
But anyway, that is going to be the end of this part. And we're going to end off here in this very mysterious, very zen-like research base. Really love this place. It's got a great atmosphere. Why not? Let's stand here. Let's stand here. Okay. So that is going to be it, fellow hunters. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all again very soon in the next hunt. Farewell.